ready.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of House of the Dragon. As always, I have my friend Rachel here with me. Gonna react to this new episode.
Hi.
So without no further ado, let's jump into the reaction, and we'll see you guys right after for the review. Okay, so Rhaenyra has met up with this guy. What's his name again? Yeah, but I don't remember his name. If they ever said his name.
Alan, I think, is the bald-headed one.
Before the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms, House Targaryen!
I had no design upon it!
What do you want?
To learn the ways of dragon riders.
His name is Adam.
To serve my queen.
Hey, Adam.
Your Grace.
You kneel quickly for a man so suddenly elevated.
This dragon came to me, not I to him. I have sweated blood in service of House Velaryon. I may appear lowborn, but I know much and more of service. And if the gods call me to greater things, who am I to refuse them?
Stand. What is your parentage?
My mother was a shipwright. My father is no one of consequence.
You're not
Your
gonna name him?
ancestors, Any of House Targaryen?
We're not the sort of family to keep annals, Your Grace.
He doesn't want to say. He knows that it's scoreless.
Adam of Hull.
You have done something I feared impossible. Adam of Hull. I am glad of it. Do you think you can get him to Dragonstone?
I can try.
Okay.
I have received word of a matter of great importance. Rumor of a sighting of the dragon Sea Smoke with the rider.
Fine piece of intelligence, and now you seek favor by delivering it to Prince Daemon.
Actually, I thought I might seek your advice, Lord Lara. Whispers being your province.
Oh, but this is your whisper, not mine.
But if you consider it valuable, perhaps you could deliver it and find favor with Aemond yourself.
Who is this rider?
That is less clear. But it must surely be the Lady Rhaenyra. She is wanted for a dragon all her life.
Indeed, but she tried already. She was 4 and 10. The beast Sea Smoke very nearly devoured her. Who else? Yes, it was a shallow pool. Where did you hear it?
My squire. He heard it from a stable hand, who heard it from his father, a fisherman, whose shipmate claims he saw it.
Intelligence is kind of weak, though.
To bring this news to the Prince.
I
Regent
recognize
of
him,
Town.
though. Lair.
Perhaps this
He's
is one of
from,
those whispers best left to the wind.
Night.
The Queen is unharmed.
What of the rider? Do we know who he is?
He appears to be a shipwright in your employ, Lord Hand.
A commoner. With respect to your workers, the lowborn cannot go around seizing dragons.
Why not?
Grace
The
has commanded
thief?
that he remain here.
Nigga, you can't steal a dragon. What the hell?
The thief. That is a crazy assumption.
It is like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, ask the right questions here. I can't believe he just said that.
Yeah.
She wishes him to be instructed in the art of dragon riding, and that I should teach him some high Valyrian.
We know nothing
Okay.
about this man, save that he is lowborn. What say you, Lord Hand?
We will await the Queen's accounting before passing judgment.
For real.
So he serves you, and not himself. That it's lucky.
Lucky, or somehow ordained. Sea Smoke chose him. He surely has Targaryen blood in him somewhere. There will be others. We will find riders for Vermithor and Silverwind.
You trust this man?
What choice do I have? He has a dragon. Without him, I have only Cyrax, who may give Aemond a second thought. The question is where to look. I can find others with a more direct line of breeding.
Something
Forgive me,
funny?
Your Grace. But you are better served looking under the sheets and in the wood piles. I once worked in a pleasure house where generations of Targaryen princelings had their revels. There are sure to be more. Perhaps some here, on Dragonstone, the misbegotten offspring of your house.
I mean, the fact that he's black, nobody is... nobody can pick up on that. Hey, this guy's black. Might be he's related to Corlys.
He's the only other black guy I see.
Everybody is acting oblivious to the fact that Corlys is black, and he's from literally the same place. My God, somebody must be thinking that.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the white here, so
Yeah.
maybe that's why.
Serve you as highborn lords or ladies, perhaps more.
But in the highborn houses, there is an ancient fealty. There is honor.
Your royal half-brothers, whose blood is pure, who wage war against you. Are they bound by honor?
Well, let's make a good point.
Common shipwright vows to serve you. Your brothers seek to destroy you. The order of things has changed, Your Grace. Why not embrace it?
For 20 years, the lords of this realm levied insults at my sons behind my back.
Rightly so. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man.
Let us raise an army of bastards.
Was this the first before the Battle of the Bastards?
What you gonna do now?
My condolences on the passing of your grandson. But the Crown congratulates you on your ascension to the head of your house and Lord Paramount in the Riverlands. Truly glorious. Well done.
I did nothing.
Nevertheless, you are here, which is the important thing.
You were quick enough to dismiss me before.
You're of no significance to me then. Now, I shall have my great host. You have a decision to make. I presume it is clear to you which is the right one.
You will forgive me, Your Grace. I am green in this sort of matter, as you so kindly point out, but...
Be careful with that word green, sir.
You've made rather a mess here, countenancing barbarities in the Queen's name.
Whose side are you on?
You already
Riverlands
said.
held together by oaths. House Tully swore an oath to King Viserys. We recognize the authority of the named heir, Queen Rhaenyra, and your own, as her king consort.
Good. And we shall go to face your vassals, and you will call your banners to war.
That might be difficult, my king.
Well, I was told they would come to heel when House Tully declared its allegiance.
That may be the case, though it is yet to be seen that they will heed my authority as young as it is. And there is another problem.
God, more?
They'll hate you.
Oh, damn. Well, that's true.
I don't need their love. I need their swords. Come along, Lord Oscar. Let us put all the old unpleasantness behind us.
Be welcome, my lords, and you have my thanks for answering my summons. I know I'm not the man my grandsire was. I hope to begin well and go on from there.
One thing is clear. The Rivermen honor the old ways and abide by tradition. Here then is tradition. Grover Tully is dead. Lord Oscar raised up in his place. You've been summoned here to answer his call.
And what would that call be?
He has pledged his house and yours to me.
Lord Oscar, for generations we have been guided by the judgment of your forebear. Why should we now follow a boy younger than my own sons, when you will align with one who will desecrate the innocent to reach his aims?
I did only what was necessary, my lord. And I now deliver to you the traitor, Amos Bracken.
No more traitor to his land than you, Willem Blackwood.
I take to heart your words, Lord Piper. And I agree, I am young.
And I have no love for Daemon Targaryen. He has dishonored himself and the crown with his comportment here.
Nevertheless, my best course is to defer to the oath my grandsire swore to King Viserys when he named Rhaenyra his heir. I see no reason to cast aside loyalty, no matter how loathsome I may find her representative, the prince.
King, mind your tongue, boy.
So,
will you have our army or not? I am, in the end, a riverman, and the word of my house stands, even if certain people are unworthy of it.
Jesus, why are you just throwing shots at Daemon every chance he gets?
But he is perhaps not wrong. I may have been a touch enthusiastic in pursuing my aims, but don't allow my failings to keep you from supporting an upright man.
We honor the old ways. As Prince Daemon says, the old ways call for justice.
Justice has been done. They who bent the knee to the usurper have been brought to heel. And now we unite before our liege lord and our king consort.
Damn.
I accept you as my vassal, Willem Blackwood.
Why do I feel so uneasy?
I feel like somebody's gonna stab somebody.
But
I am Lord Paramount of all river houses.
And there is only one answer for the crimes you visited upon your neighbors.
I did only what his grace, the king, required of me.
But you did not have to pursue such savagery. You did it because you wanted to.
Our young lord speaks truly.
Seize him.
oh damn.
Can't fucking do this. Your grace, command them. I've only served you. Command them.
If his grace wishes to show contrition for his acts, and to prove himself deserving of our banners, he must now rectify his grievous error. Denounce your crimes and dispense justice.
Damn.
No.
Damn.
I've been faithful.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely felt like this was going too smoothly. But hey, I didn't know I respect Oscar for doing that though.
Alan,
My lord.
I have tasks that need your personal attention. The Queen requires ships at her service in King's Landing. Charter fishing vessels. Pay whatever they demand, but ensure their captains are dependable.
Trusted swords aboard. Yes, my lord. Have them wait just outside the harbor. There'll be a message to carry to one she will name. The Queen has found a new rider for one of her dragons. I've heard tell of it. The rider is your brother. She now makes the call for others. Our people are of old Valyria, but we are no dragon lords. I confess I knew little of your mother's heritage. If it is something in the blood.
My brother was ever restless, yearning for some sign of his worth. I am of Sultan's Sea. I yearn for nothing else.
If you say so, buddy. I think you're just trying to be humble, but I think you want more.
Putting on a poker face.
I want to know what it is. Freaking wild dragon. Which dragon it is. I wonder if she's probably gonna try to claim this dragon.
Lady Massaria.
So
You were enthusiastic enough when Sir Stefan made his claim.
Who was the Lord Commander of your Queen's Guard? Heir to the Dunfall. These people are courageous. Mongrels.
Excuse me?
Jace.
You're getting a little bit too big for your britches, sir.
Think what is at
Think
stake.
he is.
I know well what is at stake. House Targaryen is the blood of the dragon. If any may lay claim to it, what are we then?
The rightful rulers of the Seven Kingdoms.
What if one of your base-born, silver-haired dragon riders decides he wants to rule the Seven Kingdoms? Did the Conqueror's dream foretell that?
What else would you have me do? Prosecute a war, which we will lose, in which thousands will die? Fly against Vhagar myself? Or perhaps you will fly against her on Vermax? Jace, with these riders, we can end a needless war. I may take my rightful place on my father's throne.
And when you die?
You are my heir.
Are you just being a pussy? Because that's all I'm hearing.
Yeah, he needs a chill pill for sure.
Did you think I would have dark hair? When you took Harwin Strong into your bed, did you think I might favor him, or did it not cross your mind?
Oh my god.
Jaceres.
I'm no fool, Mother. The proof is here for all to see.
What are you
Yet
getting
I may
at?
argue my legitimacy to succeed you because I
Because
have a
he's
dragon.
illegitimate.
I mean, she knows that, and you
now
know
you
that.
see-
sir.
They're gonna challenge him for it because everybody knows that he's illegitimate, and it's
No, who's
not
gonna
his.
challenge him for it?
Whoever's alive.
Who's legitimate enough to take over other than him right now? He's Rhaenyra's oldest.
What about the two kids that she has with Daemon? When they get old enough,
You
they can
think-
just have a regent until they get old enough to rule.
Why
Wow.
would they? What makes you think that they would? I mean, they're legitimate, yes, but why would they go against their older brother? Just what? Because they're gonna find out that he's a bastard and be like, "You don't deserve the throne." You think that they're gonna be that ugly when Jace is their older brother? They're cool with him and everything. We've seen their relationship, the little bit that
Maybe.
we've seen of it. But I'm just saying,
Or-
that's the only person, that's the only people. But it's like, then the question becomes, why?
I mislike all of this.
Then don't pursue it.
So you're trying to tell her to what?
But I cannot gainsay that which the gods have laid before me.
He's saying essentially that if you take on this person that just claimed the dragon, or the dragon claimed them, however you want to see it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It messes with his legitimacy or illegitimacy on himself, because it's like if you're bringing somebody else who is like lowborn and stuff like that, it's kind of like contrasting between both of them having the same kind of connection, because he knows that he's not legitimate, and there's another person who's like illegitimate that's coming in, so he's like begging her to not pursue this, to not make this person, you know, a part of the thing, because it kind of threatens his claim to the throne. But it's kind of like, I think he's a reaching a little bit, but you know what I'm saying, I think he's worried about nothing, in my opinion.
Word is, Rhaenyra's recruiting small folk to go to Dragonstone. They're looking for Targaryen bastards.
Seven hells oath. This is it.
Oh, the Queen's own handmaid is here, spreading the word.
I'd have been first in line if it wasn't for my injury.
Of course, now you
leg
have an
hasn't been the
injury.
same
Touched. A chance to stick it to Aemond.
And claim a dragon.
Dragon? What?
I know. I can't be sure it's all true.
Why don't you go ask?
Come on, Ulf. The time has come.
Come on. Where is it?
There's the Ulf.
I hope you weren't lying. It's a matter of life and death here, because damn, this man's like, I'm not trying to get killed, man. Leave me alone.
I can't ignore this. I never knew my father.
Are you a bastard too?
Not much is true.
I mean, you do got white hair.
But I did know my mother.
Who was your mom? Targaryen's just coming out the woodwork.
Yeah, that's what everybody would do.
And I'm sorry for that. She worked in a pleasure house.
Okay.
She was granted more freedom than most because of who she was. And because rich men paid more to fuck a woman with silver hair. She used to tell me I was no different to her brother's boys, Viserys and Daemon. But I was ashamed of her.
I can understand that.
I tried to make my way with my own hands.
So it's possible that he's either Daemon or Viserys' son? That's crazy.
But he looks older than that to be their son.
No.
He looks older.
It's because he has a beard.
And now, we would never want again. If I claimed a dragon, they'd make you a lady.
I do not care to be a lady, Hugh, and neither do I want to be a widow.
It's a matter of life and death. You go out there, try to claim a dragon, and that dragon roasts you alive.
Yeah, like
I have to do something.
like in the last episode.
What I want to know is, how is it that Aemon, none of them know anything about all of this, you know what I mean? What is Larys doing? This is an abomination.
Vetetiri Rudax, Sirtoli Jikilu.
Velasma, Stefan Darklin, Zeldrizo Anukaristas.
Corrasma ista. Ziris Aldriza Exio Istosao, Sesir Bonidao.
Vesir, Jaihosa, Ponte Loviledis.
Ao Ponte Aolo Vileda. Aldrizesi Voskizisi. Uepo Valirio Sete non toligio Keso Vihot Montasmo Isi. Volaro Timtriti Sitnin Kiapot Mentani Sosi Daor. Il Voletir Vakejot Rakilos Daor.
Well, damn. Damn, they're like, we out. That's crazy.
I used to think I knew what it was to claim a dragon. I understand now that what I thought I knew is ash in the wind.
Like, you following me?
Perhaps it is blood, or worth, or perhaps it's something else. Each of you has left behind a life to answer this call. A life to which you might never return. If you survive, you will be transformed. A man or woman can face a dragon and be otherwise.
Laying it down to him.
Some of you may welcome the prospect of change. Privation, starvation, war. This is our purpose. To end those hardships. For you, for your kin, for all the realm. With these 2 dragons added to our number, the enemy will have no choice but to give way. And peace will be restored.
Will they though?
Will be ended. And without bloodshed. God's willing.
It's like taking sheep to the slaughter, man.
The dragon,
They're out.
named Vermithor, is the largest in the world, after Vhagar. And perhaps the most fierce. We'll go to him now. May the gods bless you.
It's kind of weird. Daenerys was such a special Targaryen, man. Cause she was immune to fire. That and it doesn't go for all of them.
Naijot Maziz Vermitos.
So they all out there like at one time? Are they gonna come out one by one? This is about to be a roasting session.
For real, yeah. Oh my gosh. He looks fearsome. Like an old grandpa. He looked hungry too.
Who was Vermithor's rider before? If I was a Targaryen, I wouldn't be scared at all. Okay?
Who among you would be first?
Be like, I'm
That's
out,
why
dude.
I said first up.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I don't know, man. You know what I mean?
They're all looking scared.
I'd be like, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm a Targaryen or not. So I think I'll get raid check. Raid check. We'll try again tomorrow.
I thought they would all like turn around and
It
run
must be
out
the
of
dragon
there.
who speaks.
Like, I don't know.
It must be the dragon who speaks. And then she just leaves him there.
The heck? Was that a nice sniff? Ooh. Oh my god.
Somebody that we know, man. That they've been... Oh!
He was like, none of them are Targaryen.
Let me see. There's somebody that fell, man. One of the guys that we've been following this entire time. He fell down here, so maybe... Oh, he's still alive too. Okay. Damn, ate that one. Oh yeah, she's just gonna stand. He's not showing any fear. Like, I'm over that. Command him.
Come on!
Like, don't tempt me. He is of the blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, boss up.
Something that starts with an S.
Oh, damn. Wandered to another dragon.
He probably doesn't know.
Is that an egg? You're fucked. Literally just
Mama's not happy.
Egg.
That's a pretty big dragon too, man. Yeah. Push him over again. He of the blood too.
Let's see if he was actually telling the truth. Why are they screaming dragon outside? There's a dragon over King's Landing? Who is it? Is this the wild dragon or is somebody riding it? Oh!
Oh.
And he went back to King's Landing. Why? You see how big Vhagar is, man? Like, Vermithor is big, but he ain't... Vhagar is just the big mommy.
He got off his horse and on this dragon now.
Once that goes, Vhagar, go fast.
Because he's going back to Dragonstone. That's a good episode.
Yeah, that was.
All right, so
that was good. I liked it. Yeah.
So yeah, so now she got what she wanted.
She did. Yeah.
Right, she got what she wanted. Two dragons that she was concerned about, getting riders so that they can fend off. So Vhagar would think twice, and they demonstrate that at the end of the episode. So I'm not gonna lie. I still think Vhagar could take all of them.
Me too. Yeah.
The funny thing about it, bro, like the funny thing about it is this is not even me like being a team green guy, because whether Vhagar dies or not, it's regardless. You know, my thing is just trying to look at this from an objective point of view, right? Vhagar is massive. They would have to gang up on Vhagar, and I still think that even if they gang up on Vhagar, he could still take him or her. I think it's a she-dragon.
It's a girl. Yeah.
So I'm just saying, it's crazy to me that I'm sitting down here and I'm seeing her standing there with, you know, her dragon, you know, Vermithor and Silverwing. Because at first I thought this dude was defecting. So to me, it's just that I'm sitting here and I'm looking at that picture, that background that's supposed to be looking so menacing, right? When they're showing the picture there with her standing there with the dragons behind her. Like, this is supposed to be like so menacing. And I'm like, I still think Vhagar could take these bitches. It's like it's just like, yes, Vermithor is pretty big, but he's still not as big as Vhagar, right? I mean, by their own admission, right? They know, but they're thinking they have now 3 fully grown dragons. They could go up against Vhagar, and I still think Vhagar, even if he goes down, I mean, even if she goes down, she's taking out 2 of them, and maybe Vermithor could finish her off. You get what I'm saying? I still wish with her dragon, I mean, there's still Daemon, of course, his dragon. You know, so we all knew that Rhaenyra had more dragons than, you know, the Greens, because it was only Vhagar and, you know, Sunfire, and who else has dragons there? Or it's just those 2? Was it just those 2? Because Sunfire is down, injured.
Yeah, maybe it's just those 2. Yeah. Because it's Aemon and Aegon are the only Targaryens at King's Landing besides Helena, but she doesn't have a dragon.
I still think that there's something that's going to happen here because there's no way I mean, we're on episode 7. There's 3 more episodes in the season, and if this war does happen, right? If it does happen, there's gonna be something thrown in. I think that dragon, that wild dragon, if that wild dragon comes into play, I don't know who the wild dragon is going to be. That's outside of the veil. Her name went off to, seems like she went off to find who the wild dragon is, or to claim the wild dragon. So, Daemon's daughter. So I'm thinking there's no way that this is what it's going to be. It's just like, I have more dragons than you, so give me the throne. Because if that's not interesting enough, and that's why I'm thinking that, okay, now you got riders for, your next 2 biggest dragons that you have, and that's a way to end this in peace. That's Rhaenyra's thinking.
She's happy she accomplished what she set out for.
As I said, what my thinking is, like, it can't just end. It's definitely not going to end peacefully as Rhaenyra wants it to end peacefully, because now she has the dragon riders that she needs for these dragons, large dragons that she has. So essentially, because it's Vhagar essentially by herself, Aemon is going to back down, or they're going to back down and just give her the throne. Of course, we know that's not what's going to happen, but I'm just saying, can we speculate and talk about what do you possibly think is going to happen now that this is going on? The whole flying over King's Landing thing, that was kind of stupid. But hey, he didn't have full control over the dragon. I mean, what if Aemon was a little bit more prepared? Like, what if he was like feeding Vhagar or some shit out there just chilling, and he was able to get to Silverwing before you got back to Dragonstone? That was kind of foolish, but he's new. He's a new dragon rider, so it is what it is. I have to say though, I didn't like how he was chosen. I didn't like that. I didn't like how they portrayed it. It made it seem so, because it's kind of like we've been following these characters, of course, on purpose for pretty much all season. They're throwing a few scenes with these 2 guys, and if you remember, I kept asking, what is the meaning behind these people, these other people that they keep showing, including Corlys's 2 sons as well. I was like, why do they keep showing these people? Like, what is going to happen with them? And literally in the back half of last episode and this episode, they all became dragon riders, and it was like, you know what I mean? Like, it was kind of nuts and kind of crazy to me. But other than Corlys' son and that other guy, their scenes were really cool, and how they got chosen by Vermithor and Sea Smoke. But this last one, the Silverwing one, just kind of like first of all, you crushed, I think, if I'm not sure, unless it was Silverwing shit you stepped in. I'm pretty sure that was eggs that he stepped in.
That was Silverwings, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe it wasn't eggs. Maybe it was just his shit. That maybe he just stepped into shit. Because it was like, if it was eggs...
That's what it looked like. It was all gooey.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was eggs...
Yeah.
There's no way Silverwing you just crushed my eggs, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Mother Instinct takes over. It was like, I'm frying you just because. But he gets chosen. I guess it turns out that... Because I doubted it. I'm not going to lie. I doubted it. I doubted that he was actually a bastard. Because the way how he told the story didn't seem real. You don't have anything else to add? Okay, no problem at all. I'll see you guys next week. I'm out. Peace.